Very far cry from a year ago at the Adams State game. You guys came out to 9-8 and never thought this one even getting questioned.
Yeah, I thought our guys did a really good job. We were dialed in defensively. There was a lot of energy. First half, did a nice job. They hit a couple threes right before the end of the first half. Otherwise, I think it's a little bit more of a sizable lead. And then, we did a nice job moving the basketball. I thought in the first half we missed open shots, but we were taking the right kind of shots. And I think the free throw line, some transition stuff, able to kind of move forward and get out and have some fun in transition. It's always a good indication of what defense will do for you.
How are you guys? How are you on the execution standpoint? Did you execute the way you wanted to, or were you lacking there, or what were the overall?
No, it was pretty good. I mean, we tried to get the ball inside. I thought our guys got some opportunities, inside. There's still, it was really the first time playing in front of a crowd. I thought some guys got tired fast, kind of that early season adrenaline where you spend a lot. When we started slugging it around a little bit when we got fatigued. But we're getting close. I mean, we had a good shoot around and some guys are understanding some things. And I think the next thing, we talked about it before the game, is number one, you got to know the play. And then it's a matter of running it, screening, and then you're going to be presented with opportunities to score. And we got to just kind of let our instincts take over at that point. I think we're still thinking. We just keep thinking through the whole possession. And, we didn't get options in the game. First, second, third option, and then the ball got somebody's hands and we just kind of froze. It was like we didn't know what to do, and I'd like to see us be able to continue to attack from that point once you've wound the defense up a little bit. So that would be the next thing for me, probably offensively, that I'd like to see us do.
Of all the things that you were pleased with, what was the thing that you were most pleased with? Maybe one or two.
Well, I think we knew this team can shoot the three, and they have a small lineup, so they'll spread the floor and get some threes. And I thought our guys were there on the catch a lot of times, and we did a pretty good job defensively. Some breakdowns, but overall, the defense was probably the thing I was most encouraged with. And then I thought the inside play, our guys got out and ran and got some baskets, so when we were able to get stops, our transition phase was pretty good. Other than that, we've still got a long way to go, but that's kind of the reason you play some of these games. It's the first time where you're really against another color jersey, and now we can, when we're breaking down film, we're just looking at 5 guys instead of 10. Up to this point, it's always kind of been, you might beat me, but as a coaching staff, we're always looking at the team that lost, and now it's kind of right in front of us, the areas that we need to dive into a little more.
You said you got a long way to go. What are some areas that you thought needed some improvement?
Well, I think Tony touched on a little bit execution, just some timing with things, and that's going to come with time. We need to kind of take what we have right now and get good at it before we add anything, kind of rely on a little more of a simple approach and not tack on a bunch of stuff. The list goes on. As a coach, you're never really, pleased with it. So we've got a lot of areas to work on, but it's a good start.
All 10 of your guys have played in the first half had at least 1 rebound. So obviously, telling guys to go after that ball, is that the kind of obviously energy you want to see everybody going after?
Yeah, and that, offense and defense we didn't erase the board up there, and that was a key for both of them. Getting to the glass, we knew we had a sizable advantage, size, inside, and so we didn't want to spend a lot of time shooting jump shots. And at our 3, 4, and our 5-man did a pretty good job of getting some extra possessions and tipping balls back out. I thought they really put focus into trying to win the rebound game and worked out real well.
When did you get back here from San Francisco? From last night? Or did you...
I came this morning. Yeah, I was up at 4 to catch a 6 o'clock flight. I was going to try to get out late last night, but we were having a pretty good time. The commissioner put on a nice dinner for all of us, and was sitting with the Pac-12 networks, the head honcho there, and some other folks, and I just didn't want to try to rush to the airport myself.
Were you exhausted that night?
Yeah, I didn't get much of a nap, but it was good. It was a big day. Right when I landed at the airport, driving to campus, it felt like, hey, this is what we've been waiting for. The first game, get after it a little bit. So there's a little adrenaline for all of us. I think this is what we've been working for. Yeah.
What's the level of
Dolan?
Yes.
I think early on, it took the guys a while to get going, Dallin and Wash. We were having a hard time securing some balls. We didn't get a lot of the 50-50 balls, and we had our hands on them, and they took them away. But I think those guys both kind of, blew out some of that adrenaline early and settled in. Dallin did a nice job, I thought, running the floor. He's, as I think he was, second on our team in almost all our conditioning stuff. So to have a guy 6'11" that can get up and down the floor is a nice advantage for us.